The truth about black capitalists. Now, I don't really know what angle this video is going to go. I ain't mad at black people becoming very, very rich. I think things start to get a little tricky whenever someone that came from a rough neighborhood, things of that nature, and then they don't give back to their community like they should give back. And I think that's where the issue kind of comes in. Honestly, no one's entitled to someone else's money. However, if you were to breathe life into your community that you made it out of, that most people can't, then you would make it a lot easier for people to make it out of there. And because of that, you would help to grow the black community as a whole. But let's get into the video and let's see what's going on, man.
I'll make it rain all day long. My name is Floyd. My name is Floyd. My name is Money Made.
For the people in Israel, I will always stand.
I see the angle, huh? I see the angle now. Jeez. Bro probably gave half his money to Israel. Bro probably promised when he died, all his money going to Israel.
Behind the country of Israel, the one and only Floyd Money Mayweather. Israel, I will always be here for you guys when you guys don't have a voice.
Superstar LeBron James is America's newest billionaire tonight. Forbes reporting at age 37, LeBron is now the first active NBA player with a net worth of $1 billion.
In this fall, I'm gonna be taking my talents to Hennessy VSOP.
$200 instantly. Just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen good.
And I think it's a mistake to assume that we can combat racism by leaving capitalism in place. Capitalism is racial capitalism. Capital doesn't just appear from nowhere. The original capital was provided by the labor of slaves.
What makes them mad about it? What makes them mad about it is that they had black people and white poor people and red poor people and Puerto Rican poor people and Latin American Puerto Rican people of poor people of all descents. They had them caught up in their movements based on racism when the Black Panther Party stood up and said that we don't care what anybody says. We don't think you fight fire with fire fists. We think you fight fire with water fists. We're going to fight racism, not with racism, but we're going to fight with solidarity. We said we're not going to fight capitalism with black capitalism, but we're going to fight it with socialism.
Capitalism. It's like a double-edged sword. On paper, it sounds amazing. But my biggest issue with capitalism is that there is always going to be a victim set of people. And 9 times out of 10, those victims look just like me. Listen, black people, capitalism will not save us. In fact, white supremacy and capitalism are tied together. At one point in time, black people were the capital. And although slavery was a result of racism, the main reason it took so long to end was because it made so much money. Capitalism. So it's like the same system that brought us so much misery and pain is going to be the tool that sets us free? No, it don't make sense. And don't get me wrong, even me being able to upload videos on YouTube and make money from that is a form of capitalism. So I'm not saying we completely need to get rid of capitalism, but it damn sure need to be tweaked. Now we're gonna start this video off talking about some black capitalists. And what you realize is that these black people that get to these high statuses with a lot of money, they are no different from, you know, the oppressors. And contrary to how a lot of y'all perceive me, I am not racist. I believe that the elites make a lot of poor white people feel like blacks are the problem, you know, immigrants are the problem, to create division. And my people have been saying this so much, but racism doesn't just affect us. Just take the whole EBT situation. Majority of people in America on EBT are poor white people. Me, ma, and papa that live down south, yeah, they use these benefits.
Yeah, this shit is pretty fucked. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty fucked up, because this seems like a small town or a smaller town, you know what I mean? So I would imagine a big chunk of these people voted for Trump, and then boom, now they ain't getting no food stamps. Now they pissed. Now they in line. It's quiet. In line, quietly waiting in line, bro. Everybody's trying to survive, man, for the most part. You know, there are some crazy folk, but most people just trying to survive.
So to get back on topic of black capitalists, let's talk about LeBron James first. Now, before I get on, bro, he's the greatest basketball player of all time. If you want to argue with me, we can get it in the comment section. It's no debate. Also, I am a big LeBron supporter. I love how he carries himself off the court and on the court. The fact that he has never been in any drama, he's still with his high school sweetheart, black woman, by the way, a beautiful family. And to a lot of young black men, we look at LeBron as a role model. Now, with all that being said, I gotta call BS. As we all know, LeBron James is a billionaire. And sorry to tell y'all, there are no ethical billionaires.
Oh, what about LeBron? What about Taylor Swift? They are artists and athletes. They became billionaires ethically through their talent and skill. I've got newsflash for you, buddy. There's no way to be an ethical billionaire. Even if they themselves weren't committing the unethical acts, their money is tied up in unethical things. LeBron got a deal with Nike. Ever heard of f***ing sweatshops? How do you think Nike made all their money to give to LeBron? That money is unethical.
We would go to different workers' homes. You got like 4 women sleeping in an 8x8 cement box, and all their possessions are in there, everything in this small area.
The workers would have to share a bathroom with 5 to 10 other families. The workers would have to share living quarters, actually like a row of shacks with corrugated tin roofs. All those families would share a laundry corner and a kitchen facility, and they would all share the same well to take the water out of.
$1.25 a day after you've paid for your rent, water, electricity, any major transportation costs, you're going to be left on average with roughly 7,000 rupiah per day. That's going to buy you 2 simple meals of rice and vegetables, a bag of peanuts, a bottle of iced tea, and some dish detergent.
Now, the reason I even add
that shit is evil, nigga. Damn. $1.25 a day, bro? We really gotta, tear all this shit down, bro. Cause there ain't no reason. There really ain't no reason you paying them $1.25 a day when you are making so much fucking money on that it's egregious. It wouldn't take Nike shit. I don't know if they still living like that, if they still doing that. But it wouldn't take Nike shit to be like, you know what? We gonna go to Indonesia to get our people right, but we building like a whole fucking town in this bitch. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that work for Nike get to live in this town, and this town nice as fuck. Everybody living good. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? And we gonna have our own food spots where you could go buy food that's a lot cheaper and shit. Get your shit together, bruh. There's so much shit that could be done to help people that wouldn't cost a nigga crumbs. Nigga already giving them crumbs. That shit is pretty slimy, grimy. And he is right. There's no reason to be a billionaire, period. You know what I'm saying? There's a difference between being a billionaire and being worth $1 billion. That's where I would kind of you know what I mean? But if LeBron, which I actually don't believe, had 500 M's in his bank account, 500 M's, that liquid, and maybe in stocks and shit like that, he can be helping a lot more people. You know what I'm saying? I saw Billie Eilish. She was up somewhere, and I think there was a couple of billionaires that were there, like Mark Zuckerberg and people like that. And Billie Eilish was like, yo, all of the billionaires out there, there's no reason for you to have $1 billion. Go start giving away some money. You know what I mean? And then she put her money where her mouth is, and she literally donates, I believe, 20% of everything that she makes. You know what I'm saying? So niggas need to step up their game for real.
Adding him to this video was because of this one tactic he just did. Before the start of the NBA season, he was teasing a retirement. He ended up dropping a date, and on that day, guess what, y'all? It was just promotion for Hennessy. Hennessy, like alcohol.
Everyone's on pins and needles across the country. You ready to go, LeBron? Where's the powder?
Left it at home.
LeBron, fans want to know where you're taking your talents this year. What's your decision?
In this fall, man, this is tough. In this fall, I'm gonna be taking my talent.
Damn, I'm not gonna lie, LeBron don't even look like LeBron no more, bro. They got him. Capitalism got him, bro. This a clone, brother. It's a clone, bro. They got it, nigga. No. No. Not LeBron. No. No, bro. No. I feel like niggas need to start giving away more money, bruh. Like, just give away more money, bruh. You trying to get more niggas to drink Henny, bro. No, nigga. Nigga got no choice but after this video drop to go cop a bottle of Henny and go fucking throw their money in the fucking club. No, you don't got no choice. The greatest basketball player ever said that shit, bro. I gotta go wild out, bro. Fuck. He just made fucking 100 M's off this one fucking ad, and I gotta go waste my fucking money. Nigga already in debt. No, I need to buy the Henny though. Fuck. Shit, bro. He fucking everybody up.
To Hennessy VSOP.
VSOP? And this was the conclusion you woke up with this morning?
That was the conclusion I woke up with this morning.
Mind you, LeBron James doesn't even indulge in Hennessy. He only drinks wine, from what he say. So I just look at this as like, come on, bro. Like, you already got $1 billion. What is this going to add on for you? And like I said, myself and many other young black kids, we look up to LeBron James. So imagine someone that isn't really a critical thinker. They're seeing that ad. Oh, drinking. Oh, okay, And it's nothing wrong with drinking, but it's like, come on, dog. Let me just give you a counterpart of LeBron James. The NFL player Peyton Manning. He's won a lot of championships. He isn't a billionaire, but he has a lot of money. They could be on the same stature. Tell me why Peyton Manning is over here doing insurance ads. I mean, come on, bruh.
Nationwide is so much more than a great insurance company. They're also one of America's largest financial services companies too. Just like I'm so much more than Peyton Manning. I'm also motivating Manning.
We got the black athlete promoting alcohol, and then we got the white athlete promoting insurance. Like, do y'all see that, bro? Maybe I'm too woke. Maybe I am. And it's like with LeBron, his story, he came from nothing, came from a single mom. It's so inspirational. And I kind of hate that a lot of...
I do want to say, I do feel like that's kind of like a little bit like a little nitpicky type shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sure LeBron promoted some good shit at some point in time. Maybe. Shit, I don't fucking know. Possibly though, you know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know about that one. You know what I'm saying?
Young black kids think they can be the next LeBron because LeBron is an anomaly. So I'm not faulting him for using his origin story, but I don't like how, just even in the black community, the only way we think we can make it out is by playing sports, being a rapper, being a football player. When shit, bro, you can make good money by doing a trade, being an electrician, a plumber. Like we don't learn these things growing up. So I just feel like LeBron even taking that Hennessy ad when you're a billionaire, bro, that was a sellout. And I love LeBron James. So me even calling him out, it hurts, but it's like tough love. Come on, brother, what you doing? Now let's talk about these gambling apps.
So we picking more on these QBs? Is that the right play?
Marshawn, that's the only play.
Okay, I ain't know you was about that action.
Action?
$200 instantly. Just for betting $5. DraftKings, listen to me. You listen.
I don't know what's more simple, putting this bag in that hole or putting my lineup in on Prize Picks.
I guess it's Prize Picks.
I mean, all races use these gambling apps, but I just feel like it's targeted at the black youth more. Kevin Hart, Drewski, LeBron, all these people have been doing ads for DraftKings, Prize Picks. And like I stated with LeBron, these people already have money. And this is the problem with capitalism. Individually, you're getting richer. But in exchange of you getting richer, you're putting the black community specifically at harm. Why is this? The answer is simple. Black people in America statistically make near the lowest. So, with gambling and sports betting, hey, you could be the anomaly. You can get rich by betting on these players. And I mean, it's gotten so bad, y'all. My friends, we have a group chat. And I think this is one point in time, maybe back in 2023, 2024. I mean, every single day, they were just in there talking about different parlays of just trying to get money or how to get rich by gambling. And I was like, dog, y'all kind of too deep in. So I see firsthand how this affects.
Yeah, nah, I definitely seen it also. People just thinking that, yo, I'm about to place this bet. You know what I'm saying? You double your money. You 12 times? You could be rich as fuck. However, the odds of you hitting them hoes 12 times in a row, slim to none, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You might catch one dub, but then you're going to catch 4 L's, and then you back where you started, and then catch another dub, and you're going to keep chasing that shit. You're going to chase that shit for fucking forever. You know, all these fucking parlays, my nigga. And then they found out these niggas rigging they shit. The FBI looking into them motherfuckers. These niggas trying to rig the game. That shit crazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, sports betting is, you know, if you really understand sports, you know, there may be certain parlays and things of that nature where you just have a higher percentage of hidden, but it's still up to chance at the end of the day. At that point, nigga, you might as well take all the money you got. And do not take this as advice. Do not take this as advice. You know what I'm saying? But if I had 100,000 and I thought to myself, I know how to make 100,000, right? I can make another 100,000. I would, hey, I'm just being honest with y'all. I would go to the casino, throw the whole 100 bands, and say, nigga, put it all on black. Roll that bitch. You know what I mean? You hit, you up. You hit, you don't need to bet no more, bro. You hit, you don't need to bet no more. You don't hit. Nigga, you're going down in shambles, nigga. But it's a 50-50 chance. This gambling shit, this ain't no 50-50 chance, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least if we were saying, damn, this shit 50-50. And then also the gambling apps like, I think like Stake and shit, where you're like pushing buttons and you're playing against the house. How are you playing fake cards on a gambling app against the house, nigga? Electronic cards against the house? You're cooked, brother. You're cooked. You think that shit's random? That shit is not random. You better off, nigga, go to the casino for real, for real. Nigga over here saying, I just gotta click on the buttons to where all the bombs are. Where all the bombs aren't. What the fuck? No, nigga. What the fuck you talking about where the bombs aren't, nigga? They gonna put the bombs where they wanna put the bombs. Nigga, what? You think you not winning, brother. You only winning. Their machine lets you win only a certain amount of times. You know, at least if you go to that motherfucking casino and you throw that shit all on black and that ball spinning, you know damn well there ain't no electronic fucking machine that's gonna make you lose. You know, it was fate, nigga. You just lost, nigga. Same thing goes for if you actually playing with cards. Like, the fuck, bro? Electronic, you think I'ma bet with these niggas and they could do whatever the fuck they want? They made me lose 20 times in a row. I'm playing fucking blackjack. Niggas like, stand. Fuck. I got 21. I got 21. Stand. Yeah, I'm good. And that nigga, they fucking fuck up my shit glitch. Damn, I lost. How the fuck I lose? Fuck no, bruh. Fuck no. I'm not with it.
People, especially young black men, it's like a high that you keep on chasing, but you're not going anywhere. And like I said, bro, if you already got millions of dollars, you got billions of dollars, why promote these things? It's only one answer to me, man. Look, stay woke. The next black capitalist I want to talk about is Timbaland. First and foremost, I want to say this, Timbaland, you creepy as hell. While doing research for this video, I came across this clip of him talking about Aaliyah, and mind you, she was what, like 17, 16 at the time, so.
I was in love with her. I said, but I'm not. She's just a baby. I'm old. I said to myself, I'm just going to be her brother. Oh, man, I was fighting. I was fighting a big war. But I loved Leah. First saw her, I said, that's a girl I'm going to marry because she remind me of Aaliyah.
I'm not going to lie. Shit like this, niggas used to let this shit slide. This shit used to be sliding, brother. Like, real bad. Like, niggas going on an interview talking about a 17-year-old talking about, bro, I couldn't help myself, bro. I want her. I love her. I want to be her so bad. Fuck. Nigga, what? I don't understand how this shit used to slide for real. Cause niggas knew that niggas was doing shit like this. Like, wasn't R. Kelly like married to, was it Aaliyah? Or something, or engaged to her, or dating her, or some shit, bro. Like, y'all niggas let this shit slide. I feel like we're in a era now where shit like that don't slide anymore, which is good, you know, because that shouldn't be a thing. But during that time, further back, it was like they just didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? And nobody else gave a fuck that much, so they just kept doing it. But now it's like, nah, bro, we ain't going for that bullshit, nigga.
Did resemble Aaliyah the way her hairstyle was, and it really attracted him.
I thought I saw a ghost. I said, Bill. Bill said, oh my goodness. I said, you see what I'm saying? I said, I ain't crazy. Hit me in my face. Am I crazy? He said, I see it. I see it.
So let's talk about rap. Because rap in itself is a art form. It was used as a tool for many black Americans to express how they feel. Fast forward, these elites found out that it can make a lot of money, aka capitalism, and it spiraled into something else. Now in 2025, with AI on the rise, we are seeing more and more AI music artists. And Timbaland is a person that is very in favor of AI artists.
AI is ruining music. Whatever. Go ahead and cry me a river, since Timbo Stamp is on that too.
What did I just watch, bro? Is he serious? Superstar, producer, and songwriter Timbaland just announced that he is starting an AI entertainment company called Stage Zero. On top of that, he's rolling out this company by launching his first AI artist named Tata.
And guess what we're doing? We're here to discover 5 amazing talents.
The announcement of his AI entertainment company comes just a couple of weeks after wrapping up a music competition where independent artists could submit their songs for his next album and gather votes from their fan bases to be featured on this Timbaland project.
5 artists are going to be featured on my new album.
In addition to this independent artist album competition, Timbaland has been hosting live streams on Twitch and TikTok where artists can showcase their songs, get feedback, and some of them have even ended up collaborating with him off of these interactions. To go from listening to independent artists on a consistent basis and having this fan-to-fan interaction to launching an AI company, it just feels so misplaced and ass backwards to me. Not only do I think this is a huge slap in the face to all the independent artists that just put in all this time, money, and effort to be a part of his album competition, literally asking fans to spend their money for extra votes to make the album, but on a larger scale, this just keeps devaluing all of the work, time, effort, and care that artists put into becoming musicians in the first place and being a successful independent musician in this environment.
Y'all crying about AI taking your spot, but your songs barely mix. Why would we train it on that?
This is not a human. This is a computer-generated image of a pop star. And this artist, Tata, was just signed by Timbaland. They're calling this genre A-pop, which would be like AI pop. This is an article from Billboard. Timbaland has launched his own AI entertainment company called Stage Zero, and its first signee is that artist, Tata. This is all driven by something called Suno AI, which makes AI-generated music. One of the co-founders, Mudaliar, said, the artists of tomorrow won't just be human, they'll be IP, code and robotics that are fully autonomous. That is what these companies are going for.
That shit is sick, I'm not gonna lie. They're really finding any and every way to get rid of people making money and just have the motherfuckers at the top cut everybody else out, which is pretty fucked up, if we're being real.
Put ice on my shooter. He gon' duck immigration now. Bitch, I'm back now. Check my stats now.
An Asian woman that is portraying like she's black American. I mean, you could have at least used a black AI model. Better yet, just use a real person, bro. There are thousands of underrated artists that he easily could have chose and put money behind to push. But guess what? AI is the future. You can control AI. It's not real, so all the money that it makes, you can take it for yourself. And as we see, bro, Timbaland is an OG in the game. He's made lots of money, and it's just so sad because his way of giving back is to promote a fucking AI artist. Capitalism, capitalism, capitalism. Now those are all of the black
you know, somebody hit him in some type of fucking meeting and it's like, bro, AI is the next big thing, bro. You can make billions off of it. And he was like, huh? And now he promoting that bullshit because that shit not going nowhere. I really don't think that AI artists are going to start being the next big thing. But then again, I do follow this account. I was trying to look for it. I can't find it. But it's like literally, it's an AI Okay, so it's not AI, but let me see if I find that shit. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, okay. It's like an AI video, but it plays like old. Is it jazz? I don't think it's jazz. It just plays like old school music, like 80s music type shit. And they turn actual songs into like 80 music songs. Like, or no, 50s, 50s. It's the 50s. Listen to this, listen to this. Hold up.
Police steady watching me. Every day they clocking me. Red alert, armed and dangerous. I keep that Glock on me.
That shit goes so dumb. That shit goes so dumb. But it's actual music, and then they just making it like 50s music. Goes so hard. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, bro. I be sitting there. I be listening to that shit like it's real. Like it's like the niggas dropped it, bro. Cause the shit goes so dumb, bro. But I feel like music back then, it was like expressing pain, and you can tell because listening to it like that versus listening to King Von rap his shit, you know. The way it is now, it's like, yeah, I'm about to go do a drill, nigga. Fuck these niggas, bruh. Fuck these niggas for life, bruh. Let's go, nigga. Let's go shoot up the ops. Back then, it was like more like, damn. It was more like painful, like, damn, like this is shit that I did that I'm not proud of, and it ain't good. You know what I mean? But now it's making it seem like it is good. Fuck it. I'm proud of it. You know what I mean? But it's just like the delivery at the end of the day. But I can't get behind AI artists, you know what I'm saying? There's no background to that. There's no pain, there's no nothing. That shit is made the fuck up.
Capitalists that I want to talk about. There are plenty other we can discuss, you know, Jay-Z, Rihanna, all of these black billionaires, they are cut from the same cloth. I do want to talk about just capitalism and consumerism within the black communities. We all partake in consumerism. Going to buy some new Jordans, going to buy a new purse, going to buy a new bag, going to buy a new pair of jeans when you got hundreds in your closet, spending hundreds of dollars on beauty products, taking out loans to get the new fancy car. We all indulge in it because, I mean, it's just pushed in our face. Capitalism and consumerism promotes individualism. Instead of going to your neighbor's house to ask, could you use his ladder? You buy your own. It doesn't promote community. And like I said, this consumerism and this capitalism, especially inside the black community, it keeps you like against one another. This person may feel like he's better than you because he got a Gucci shirt or some Gucci shoes, and you don't have that. He's going to look down on you. Then you might feel like, okay, I need to get my money up and get like him. And then y'all just in conflict with each other to try to get over and over. And it's like you're both not going anywhere. And we all know that relative or friend that is like, you know, I'm gonna get rich, buy the whole block, yada, yada, yada. This sounds good in theory, but just with capitalism within real estate, the only difference is you're going to have a black landlord, and then the way these rich black people be moving, it's probably going to be higher than what the white landlord was paying. Let's use Atlanta, for example. I believe that Atlanta have the most black millionaires, and even with this happening, Atlanta is still being gentrified. So it just shows you that black capitalism and black rich people aren't going to save anything. You know what is? Community.
And we yearn for community. We yearn for the black community to be united and loving again. We always talk about it. I just want to see the black community do better. Then you have to reject the things that capitalism reinforces. You have to reject individualism. Individualism also makes you a hyper consumer. You done made all this money for yourself, but you ain't got nobody around you. So now it's just about adorning yourself. Now it's just about Instagram. Taking nice pictures and nice clothes. Ain't nothing wrong with having nice things, but it can't measure up to the value of community. Can't measure up to the value of actually feeling loved and embraced. And we could create that. A lot of us have toxic households that we go away from. And if we had a real community amongst one another, because of our shared experience and because of the culture that we have created, in spite of all of this oppression, you wouldn't have this need to buy, purchase. Because you would be fulfilled and sustained by the love that you receive. You would have more of a philanthropic heart. You would say, how can I help my community with these extras? How can I help my community with these skills? How many of y'all are taking a day out of the quarter and giving out free haircuts? How many of y'all are taking a day out the quarter and doing braids for free? How many of y'all are taking a day during the summer before the little girls go back to school and saying, hey, today we braiding the little girls' hair for free so they can look good when they go back to school? Taking a burden off their parents. How many of y'all are doing anything where y'all think about something other than yourself? And if you're not, you're a hyper-capitalist. Because you're rejecting community. Because it ain't never crossed your mind to be communal. You looking at back to school as a lick. Oh shit, back to school coming. You done made more money than you gonna make. How about you go for the less fortunate people that can't afford it? How about you take a burden off these mamas? It's a thing about being thoughtful. There's a thoughtfulness that come with this. And it's not hard to be thoughtful. But when you live in a system that reinforces selfishness and individualism, there ain't nothing to think about but yourself. Shit, if I do these 3 heads, I can go get them new, what you call it? I can go get the new. And then there's this idea of like having haters, wanting people to hate on you. It's odd. It's weird. Manufactured jealousy, manufacturing envy, and it's all in your head.
Capitalism is not going to save us. Community is the way. I hope y'all enjoyed this video though. Let me know y'all thoughts. Making money is fine, but don't let that be y'all identity. Also, man, I just want to say I appreciate all the love y'all been showing. We inching.
Shout out to my boy Antonio Speaks. This is him right here if y'all want to go lock in with him. But he's speaking. At the end of the day, he's speaking, bruh. And it's hard. I feel like it's crazy to think about, but it's harder. Like, imagine being a billionaire. You took all your whole life to become a billionaire. A lot of times you don't be thinking about that shit, bro. Like, even what he's talking about, you could just be a barber. You don't gotta be a billionaire. You're a barber. You have a skill. You know, give out your skill for free to people that need it. And it goes a long way at the end of the day. Like, it might make a kid's year. It might make a kid's day. Like, oh, I couldn't get my hair done, or I never got my hair done, or whatever, when school drops, and this year I did. It makes, like, it brings just joy and happiness at the end of the day. I feel like a lot of people are sad, bro. They be going through a lot of shit, and just giving a little spark of joy means so much to people. It'll make people, you know, go harder. That's why, you know, they be giving out free shit at jobs when they want their people to do more work. You know what I mean? It's kind of like, oh yeah, bro, we're giving out the fucking winter bonuses. Or we're gonna spin a wheel and see who wins. Somebody can win. You know what I'm saying? It gives just a little bit of joy, you know, even though it's kind of manufactured in that sense, but it gives some joy to people, and it makes them work harder. You know what I'm saying? That's what all these parties are for, these Christmas and, you know, Thanksgiving parties and all that shit, bro. But I can appreciate that capitalism is pretty shit. Honestly, it just puts everybody against each other. You know, like, you always need your new J's, new this, new that. And then even on top of that, you know, Jordan done sold his shit, you know. It was kind of like, oh, we're going to buy Jordans. We're going to support Jordan, a black man. And that nigga sold his shit. Not even doing that no more. So, hey, it be what it be, man. But I do believe if you watching this video and you become a billionaire, just remember 2 things. Send me like half a M, and also help everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? Help your community. Help whatever city you were born into. They should benefit from you, bro. They should be thinking about you. Oh, what's it called? Made it out. And they be coming back and, you know, building parks and shit. Like, they really doing shit to help us. You know what I'm saying? Build a gymnasium. You know what I'm saying? Give out free fucking whatever. Give out free food however. Or this restaurant always gives out, you know, half off on this days because they always, you know, send the restaurant such and such amount of money. You know what I mean? Like, shit like that. Like, it just, builds community. But anyway, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. And if nobody told you today, I love you. Peace.